Hello, this should be working, but check here. Notice where she is here, so we can just cover all of stuff with her. Well, leave things that are fun about. Well, no, you can stay there. Books can stay. So, do you? Okay, this is only almost too perfect. To what I used to do before. Just plug myself here. Okay. Let's see which one. I don't know why it's not connecting me. Like this one doesn't fit my. Yeah. I said that I was going to focus on chapter, but I swear this has to do with first chapter. Living into a poetic way. It's something that it's going to be fitting in the idea of what the theme is. So let me just see it properly. Yeah. So I have dream reality, right? I have been last time. I don't know why I didn't do anything. I've been rendering this. I'm around this edge, just missing all of this part. So still a lot to do for this specific project that you are not seeing now. Let's capturing this. We capturing this is okay. So Riggin is going around this. We're missing like 200. So ideally, I finish rendering next week. It should be over the rendering. Still don't know. like it rendered the hardest parts, and I needed to disable like motion blur and a lot of that. Trouble. So now this I'm gonna use for the intro sequence. Uh, I don't know if this is going to replace everything. Because if you remember the beginning sequence, it was more like I pick up baby Ashcoalt, then like flashes on all of this. I'm gonna go for this big scene, which you can see we have the universe turtles, we have both of us. We were there, missing one, but the person that was during that first episode, but okay. Have Ashcoalt here, and the universe turtles we have Celestial of Death with her rune, more universal turtles, and then just do a spicer of the story of what it is, because this is Torash moment. We have Earth exploding, which I'm noticing that these turtles look also they look like Earth at Earth presentation, so it's okay. What else? Team. Look this. Let's see. Look this team. Oh, I opened it too much times. Okay, yeah, it's the same. So what I have here is I added this extra lore layer using this black and white image one. That's the thing that I'm doing. That was just to show how I was going to have everything. Then I have, for example, the base template here. This is basically the an example that I have, and I was like, oh, use this, whatever. I use this as a guide. I have also this. I just the color of the background just to have everything in the same color. Have these little planets that I made. Like originally I didn't want to have more stuff here, but I was like, no, let's remove that. It's just too much. We have the turtles here. I have this one's another layer, but this layer is just like this shadow layer, this light layer, snake, up, this empty layer, up here. We have different space. We have this one, we have this one red and this more pink. That is just we have this. You can see here. We have more of those guides. We basically I color in this black and white with this. it's like that, and I only use, I think I use two brushes here. I only use, probably it's here still. Oh, well, no, this one, yeah. I use this brush of Krita. It's this one, all impasto, I think. Yep. So it's just me, and if you see how this looks, we can go to this merge one and just create this texture. Enjoy this. So the plan is to create a plan of what we can do for all of this. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna save it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull up this one. References. You can see the references that I get. Like as I say originally, I'm gonna have elementals on the earth. When I noticed how small it was and when I started to paint it, I was like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. So basically, I have this idea of having this anamorphic lens look, which I am getting with the brush strokes of that. If I pull up here the image, you can see that it's getting not exactly the same, but it is, right? So we have at least this idea of anamorphic lenses that the center is focused and then you start to lose details on the edges. And these are more for if I want to add flares. Okay, none of that. This is just for the first idea that I was like, oh, this can be looking something like that. Now I see that I get something that it's somehow there, but not so much. I'll use this more for the shape of the head here. But then ended up not being like so perfect, so yeah. So what I'm gonna do now that I want to create a list, right? Let's create to do this. I usually do this differently, but for the sake of this, let's have them here over here so you can see it. The first thing that we need to do looking at the image, right, is to see how much assets do we have and which assets do we already have, right? So we have one, Ashcoalt, we have Ashcoalt, and Ashcoalt is already done, although we will miss the textures. So we create another textures, but I have a plan to do this quickly. Hopefully it works, but we will see. Because if it works, I will do differently the other stuff that I have planned. But I don't know, probably it will be the same, but I will see. So we have me. We are missing all of this. We have Su, but we can use the Su from this project from Yume. So We will need the textures again, redo, and the tortos, but they are the same as here. We need this. We need the planets. This is going to be just one model, and we are going to just so I can make it movable by piece. We can create our own planet by just scattering this in a different way. We have we have this one. So looking at this, we have a lot to do. Let's now focus in on get this in order, right? Like this one is important. So I think that we should work on this first. Then we can add two. The turtles will be next. Yes. Then I want these ones first. I will do myself at the last. This because I feel that this is the more realistic approach of what we're doing, in the sense of time constraints to have it on the time that it is asking. This is our to-do list. All of these create some cool suggestions, but they are not useful. Yeah. I'm gonna do this, Control O, so everything is here. This is what we have to do. So today let's focus on Ashcoalt, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open Blender, right? Here. I should have this 4.3. Okay, so Blender is open, but I am having this. Let's open the 3.6 version. And I love the 4.3, but I don't see this necessary. So let's just, since Blender is going to be just used as a reference, nothing else. This is the layout that I am usually using. Okay. Now what we should do, we have this sphere, cylinder, whatever. I'm gonna do, I want to, first of all, Shift A, not Shift A, file, import append it is. Well, I think that append, because link is just using the same. And append we are using own one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get our photos, get real one. I'm gonna grab the final version. I'm gonna link in. That is not how do you append it. Up. Again, find append, not the scene. So it should be collection. Collection. I think that is this one, right? Rig model. Hopefully this brings. Yeah. So this is a squant. Big boy. Okay, so let me optimize this view. I'm going to get simplify. And this is why when I was working on Ashcoalt it didn't work, because on the scene that I have it now is this optimization up. A lot of subdivisions on the render, but on the viewport only have no subdivisions. Now this should be easy to do. What do we have here? Have a tube. Let's do mobile. We select everything here. We'll remove it. So if you look at this image, I think that you can see if we give this more space, so you can see how what is covering all of this. We can do first of all position it in a way that we wanted to. I'm gonna do this and have this one. Remove everything. Here now it's too freaking big, so I'm gonna delete this one. We'll try this. See, not break everything else. Okay, it breaks. If I export it, that's going to be break. They should always be on one. Okay. Have it all again. Here, hit all of this. Then we use frame 120 frames. Okay, up here. What I'm gonna do is today is to start place it that it should be creating this classic form that we do with that one. This one. Get all of these, and I have all the hook. This way we more or less what is here. That is like right. What we can do is now is like this. I think that this positioning should be enough for us to have this way we are having let's grab all of Ashcoalt. I don't know if there is a way to cancel it. Probably if I table section on everything that is not we have a squad, right a squad. And I say that this is not selectable and not selectable. Then I select everything. Don't wanna select also the mature widget. Table them, but they were a problem last season. What I want is to have it here, so on a scale from 3D course. Up. Then I'm scale it like this. Then it's position that it. The by What is I did something wrong. For some reason, I see what I did wrong. So I should. Okay, now it's okay. Up. Okay. Something like it should be more small. We can see what it is. Delete. I do this. This show more the shape of it. Now, that shape. It is time for us to fix stick into that shape here, which with this should be enough. And this, I think I have better options to do the render and all of that, because the last time that I did something like this stylistic was with picture, which it was a good test, but it could have been way better. I wonder how. Yeah, that Witcher render was really good. Mess. We have this. I'm gonna just move this on this frame. Actually, let's start on frame 0. And on frame 1, we go to the position. We have the rest pose. That was smart of me of having on the default object the rest position, so I always can call. Let me see. Let's use this as a reference. But you should be more like here, here, here. Obviously, I mess up again. Okay, let's fix this. I'm gonna have it probably more on the back here. French. This one. The next part does not matter a lot. It. What I'm gonna do is I have it here. Let's try to see if we can make it visible this way. With this, so we have this classic build. Way down. We have this shape here, right? So we have this. Now, since I that, grab all the aperture models and I'm scale it there. This. Now we have this. Here we can go to the last frame. Let's add it one more so it's not stopping into that frame. So be linear. I don't want it to that down or whatever. No, we look at this. Do what I did on one. That's basic. This way, did it this area. I think that's a good area. And move all of them so it is smooth. Well, in. Yes. Yes. So we are just moving like the most straight that you can get. I don't like that. Let's see. Have this. I don't like it how it looks. I don't wanna have this. Keep moving. It should disappear. Really. Now here. So we start placing this straight line. And they disappear. That's better. Now let me see. Body 5. I think until body 5. It's just them. Right now it's doing this, right? But we wanted to have some movement. Gonna move it slow, not slightly in the movement. Now we start around here. Not working out, probably because we start here. We ended like this. So it's just like two big square units movement. Now that we have that base, move to strings. It should be around this area. This should be around here. Let's move all the rest. It moves as planned. Actually, thing is that's it. The body moves, right? This slightly movement. Now that I am looking at this, the rotations. I am just making a mess here. Now this we stay. This one is the one that we move. Oh, this here. One goes here. Goes here. Now open goes like now. We go pose mode. Oh, out a little down, little up. Let's this is up here. And these two frames. Up them here. Right. Something that I can also do is for not basing us this image. I can just disable that says replace me. Go to the camera if I found it. Camera here. Ground image. An image. Open the image. Go copy this path. I paste it here. Open this image. We have this. So we can see that if you fall in, our snake is a little out of the position that we wanted. Yes. Also again, so this. Change this again to 3D cursor. Move it here. And we rotate it and position it where that we have that position. Just question of doing this or you. Again here. Body wanted to the thing at it. Let's end it on 130. We have this mesh. Then we can do probably a little of glittering. Of this either. So I move them a lot. Europe now. This one. Now this way, this way. So that's it in. Let's go again another 20 frames. Just move them. Movement. Especially in this one is too aggressive that. Let's get like here probably. Thing like this. Then I see it shouldn't be that frame, but let's see how this looks. So what is in this frame is the best one. Also more of like here. So probably this one is also too famous. Click at this here. So we know where it goes. This is that this one. Okay, let's redo this again. the way that I, or not getting what I need. Start going down. Up. Go down. You should be done. Now this is down, so you go this one up. Down, up. I think that the rest are visible. Okay, that's better. Down. Next frame. This one. It should be up again. Have it down. Emphasize that, right? I don't know if I am liking it. Feels weird. Let's just have it. Just have it. But this. This. We go back to this one. Go. They can see this. This image written on with the oops. This. I think I need to properly think else. Go to the here. That's a much better version of the code. do this. And again, I do this. This. Then I just let's do this. I so let's go back to the armature. Edit the keyframes. Just remember that I parent this wrong. There. Then it this way. Let's do this big fish. And when I jump on this one. Put it here. This one. And this way. So slowly open. That was not wanted to be. Considering this, probably we wanted not like that, but now instead of just covering that position, since it did the thing that it was here, we want this position. That's this. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Okay, that's slowly. Let's add this one. Then here. You don't know what it's going to eat. Then hit the Pearson frame. It jumped. So you should go here. There. Here. Here. Now jump. Here I wanna jumpy moment. The things that there are deformers now on Unreal, so I wanna test them. Then what we can do, duplicate open, close, open, close. This is the one. This. Then we can just for this limit area, because if we are smarter, what we do is this, then it goes the jumper picture. And we can so we have this snap. Which I know snakes do not eat like that, but it does not matter. opens the mouth. Now the question is, can I export that? What I have? Can I export this? And then add extra tweaks on Unreal. I want to do is probably be a smart hub. Oh, select everything. File, export, px. Go to FPX exporter. Go to Ouroboros and this like V5 base anime. Command selected only. You can armature the mesh, right? Have typos, perfect. Let's not apply this one. Let's put it on edge. Let's export subdivision. Apply modifiers. Only the form bones. And all action. Port FPX. FPX. We wait the traces. Now it's, let's save this. Let's hide this. Let's add a new collection. Whatever we put into this collection. I think I can just drag and drop. Subdivision data, blah blah blah. Measure. The response. Port. Doesn't work. Didn't work perfectly. This is only bad. I upload this. If I speak now, this works, and this just lag. If I do this, no. If I do this, I think this is working. If I do this, how does this work? Oh yeah, much better. Yeah, you don't hear now the... No, you hear the... If I do this... Hmm... Probably this way? But it's too much volume, I think. I don't know what is not happening. It apparently is fixed, but it's not fixed, so... Okay, so this didn't work as we wanted to be working. And this, so we have this. It looks so funny, this on high speed like this. Let's... The widget, let's not be able to select the widgets. We select all of this, right? File, export, FBX. Let's have it on version 1. Since we want other versions only be... Let's also include the empties this time. Probably if I do this, yeah. I don't know how to do. Let's say move. Actually, this is just like a jump, right? Jumping off. Let's erase it here and then export it again. Now we should see hopefully this works. Right now I wanna focus today on creating assets. And then we start working on textures and all of that. Okay, this time may have crashed. But we don't know. Hopefully, yes, hopefully it works. Okay, this worked again. So yes, this is ready. So this is the model. So we probably this one is better for it. So right now we have this dimension, so it appears jump, jump, jump. If we import this one, we do this. Then here, and import this one. They did something wrong. Okay. This is corneas. Let me see what can be the thing. Maybe just not select those, but they are visible to render. By export and delete this. Port FPX. Call it version 1. It is select all of that. What is front actually? It's positive y. No, this is negative y. Just leave it like that. With this. Port. We wait. So we need to wait only. So yeah, like once I do this, I probably looking at this. Probably what I need is once I have a spot. I mean, like I need to get the models, of course. I can do, let's say. So that's great. What I need to do. Instead of right here, so we need to do textures, and I need it on UE5. Actually, it's more important that we have it on UE5. Then we do textures, and then animation details. So for zoom, here's the UME model. I just need to import it. It will be the same. I think it should be all of the all. You have this. You are exported, not yet. Turtles should be the same. Rune, okay, so this is going to be just a plain textures, UI5, and that's all that I need. Mixed should be the model, then the same as others. The planets also the same as this one. And my also the same as that one. So with that, we should get mostly everything. Because once I have all of that, let's see. We import everything into Unreal, we should have a blockout, right? Once we have the blockout, so we have everything in Unreal, we have the blockout. We need inside UI5 details. I'm gonna add as for details to do need lighting. Although this should be just for guidance. Oh, this is freeze, that's why it's not. We should get the lighting. Then once we have the lighting, we should get probably we should finish Blender. Once we have the lighting in Unreal, what is the next step? I have a lighting. We need to render everything. Then let's see details. That should be all. So this is like what? 1, 2, 3. Let's close Blender. Not gonna open it on this one because like it somehow just it stays on the okay, that is better. So we have this one selected, all of this. File, export. You know what? What if I for this one? Why do you have 6 levels of viewport? Okay, so let's remove this displacement. Be flat. Fade out to smooth. Let's leave it as it was. Let's have one subdivision. Then select everything. File export FBX. Command in UE5. Selected objects. Selected objects. Let's select this, leave everything selected. Let's export the face smoothing. I think that is the best one. What does this do? Adds the normal and tangent vectors together with normal. They form the tangent space. Only write the forming vector. Okay, now let's set every bone. That's why it's not doing anything. Let's set also. No, let's not add leaf bones and force everything and export. This time it should work if it doesn't crashes. Now you're not gonna crash because I changed it. Hopefully it doesn't crashes. You have this. Let me see here. This one. Let me pass this here, and if it crashes again, we just do not tap out. It doesn't touch me. Okay. The last date for this. Let me open the page. I'm gonna finish this regardless of challenge or not. Some things that I wanna finish it. Let's close that one. Again, open. It's like there was here a point, let's say, last time, but we just write here March 9 calendar days. Okay, that's like a month. File export FBX. Ouroboros base. Let's call it Ouroboros UI5. Not Ouroboros. What? UI5. Selected only for subdivisions. Probably that's because it was crashing last time because we don't selected that. We don't want leaf bones that leaf because the form bones are only bones that are waiting for the forming, right? Because we want to animate the non-deforming bones that are modifying our deforming nodes. we do that. And leaf bones are the extra tip in the end, right? That is usually annoying. Yeah, the last bone. So that shouldn't work. Now, let me open this. So we have March 9. Right, so without counting today, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Without counting today and Sundays, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 days. So we have 23 days, and I need to write this down in a place because way more. Certainly sketches here for the sketches. We have 23 days. Let me watch this. We have 23 days. I added. Yeah, you're click on another place. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 6, 3, 6, 9, 11, 15, 19, 23. So we should get almost from tomorrow 1 per day. It should be enough. Yeah, if we get one of these in the list per day, we should be able to finish as is intended. But we don't know. Anything could happen. Like this just not working. Mm, I should I experiment on the textures on these streams? To experiment with the textures on this stream. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, there are two options. One is that we make everything hand painted, and the other one is that we use one procedural texture for everything, or one tile texture for everything. Which it will mean that the UV mapping needs to be in a way, while as we have it for now, it might be enough. So I guess that what we do is better hand painted everything. We will be unwrapped in the best way, or like the best UV maps that we can get. And that's all that we do. something that I need. Yeah. Close this. Let's try it one more time. And if not, I just do it outside the stream. So select everything. I can only select Ashcoalt model, blah, 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 except for widget. So I go file, port, go one and one. And disable this placement. So file, port fpx, models, base name, Alt 5 E1. We select only selected. We use the edge, export the subdivision. Active color, no. Armature, like leaf bones. We export everything. So we wait. And hopefully this works. I mean, thinking of what is necessary. I'm thinking that I may just paint it, everything. But I need to see how to do this. I will need for the texturing, because that brush inside Krita, what it does is that changes every stroke that you do. Like it generates different instances of the base plane. And what it does is that everyone has a different value change. I think that's just value, what it change. I need to see how to do that on Blender to get the base painting on Ashcoalt. Like I will redo the UVs on Ashcoalt, absolutely, because I feel that that is not consistent at all. Whereas I have, well, that should be everything actually. Like the point is that the CPU is not super loaded, the GPU either. So I don't know what is going on. Like I don't know what is the thing that is not working as it should be working. As the first time that we exported this, it worked perfectly and it was fast. Why is not working this time? I have no idea. Probably because we are exporting the nulls. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cancel this. One last time. Blender. We have here the animation. File, export, px. Command 5 test. Let's take objects. Let's only use mesh and armature. Only that. We don't need the empties, since those are only used for animation help. It's not that animation bones. Let's export subdivisions. Edge. That should be all that we need. Hopefully it exports. Because if not, what I need to do is just think of the next. What's to do next? So I have it more on a generic way written here. So I have done this concept. And let's say that today we work perfectly. And that we did everything that I needed to do for today. So we need to do is this environment that I have creation. Oh, it exported. Hopefully it works. Okay, so let's go back. Well, this is importing now that apparently the problem is importing. So I should do Ashcoalt. Throw the dice. Moving stuff around here. It's not doing the animation. Which sucks. Hmm. Okay, let's hierarchy. Okay, so let me try then. I don't know why I don't even export the animation. What am I doing wrong? Because it's supposed to grab this one, right? Like this frame rate that we have here. gonna have that one just as it is. Let me see what is wrong with this. Alright, let's export then the nulls too. The empties, the armature, and the mesh. Let's also export these ones because I thought that these weren't the forming bones, but these are the forming bones. Add key bones. Do this and hopefully it works. So going back to this. So the first thing that we need to do is like I'm going to do this thing. I'm gonna import this thing on J5. Once I have that imported, I'm going to animate it. Once it's animated, what we need to do is I'm going to get to J5, and then animate. But I don't think that I changed the name of it. Okay, so then we animate that. We do zoom animate. We leave textures. Actually, we could do, since Su are not, it's not using that stuff, we can just add some simple basic, what's the name, cycles. And then we can just animate them first. And then what's the name? We can add here this day of stream. Oh, here we can have and then the Arton, then Ashcoalt, Ashcoalt textures. It's still processing because I scroll and it doesn't have anything. Once I have those textures, what I do is here's my. So once I show you how I do the textures, how we can make them, I feel that I'm gonna follow the same process as before-ish. So combining normals and the painting normals. So I have like the normals of this. Then I combine those normals with the bump generated by the texture and have an extra texture normal map that is going to allow me to do stuff, but I want to show you that. So let me just mark this as this. It is painting as good as I would like. It paints, but it's not as good as I would like. Then that we do the Ashcoalt textures, we can just start the texturing everything. Because I show you how to do that, so textures also are done. And I also work on those textures of zoom. And then I should be working on what is this thing? Turtles textures. Okay, this is not working. We just finished to do that and it is still processing. So let's be smart. Those program then work. Let me go back to this one. Drag out. Real template. Well, I only have 5.5. So it will be 5.5. We do that, we open Unreal. Let's go for the big boys. And since we are not doing such complex stuff, I think that I'm just going to create a simple rig on this Ashcoalt. Since like this is the point, like if you cannot do this in one way, you keep it and don't troubleshooting. Especially because it's not working that is exporting animation, so I think that I have already an exportable version. We can use, and then we can maybe learn how to do Q5. I have been 2 hours. So let's just test this quickly. Yep, because it's doing a little of crazy things. So what we're gonna do is content at a new folder. Let's call this cotton. Then we add import. Then we look. I think that it is just still here. So that one is not useful. So let's go to real Ashcoalt fpx file. fpx. Then we don't want to import materials, right? Let's go and all. So let's see what we do. We don't want anything else here. We don't have any skeleton yet for it. We want to import the skeleton meshes or targets. I don't think that it has. We don't need the physics asset since we are not going to animate it or use anything for that. Corpse, what is corpse? We don't care about that. We don't need the materials for now. Yeah, we don't need the textures. Also, we want to import them afterwards. You hit import. Shit. It imported as a static mesh, but we didn't want a static mesh. Let me again do this. Import. If I just do one, there's 2 hours now. Just do this. Finish this. Uroboros, real Uroboros, px. I drag it here. Let's use another name. Now let's have it as like that. The source name is Ashcoalt, so that's a good name. Use T0 as different post, yeah. I don't think that it has anything else, but combine static meshes into a single one, yeah, we want that. We want that. Let's keep it separate, just yeah, let's keep it separate for the sake of the texturing and all of that. Import the skeleton mesh, geometry and skin weights. Yep. Everything should be the same as before, so okay, import. Why is important as a static mesh? Like it's cool because if I drag here this, oh, probably that one does not have. Fine, let's file import, not import. Fine, not this one. I don't know why. So, Blender. open. Real de Bros. Bros final. Well, let's actually open December, January. So from December 24, actually, it should be this one. Should be this one. Final plan open. So probably this has also the problem of subdivision on 6. You have subdivision on 6. Have it on 1, please. 1. All subdivision on 1. The com. The donk, I also wanted a subdivision of 1. So I think that if I select all of this, and then I select, I'll enter now all of them that have that modifier. Nope. Yeah, now it's okay. So we grab let me hide the stuff that I don't need for now. Like this. One rig model. I want to the widget is selected. So we have all the hooks that we are not going to export actually. The bones of the eyes, okay. File export FBX. Font. V1. So on the selected objects, only one mesh and armature. We apply only this one, we export this one. Armature. Only the 4 bones, so we don't add extra bones. And we don't need animation. So we just export FBX. Now, here one, we go to Unreal, import Ashcoalt version 1. All of this I deleted, yes. I imported one thing that is the same. Let's use this one and let's call it. Actually, yeah, it's version 1, so it's okay. Import this one. We have our skeleton. What do you import here? Okay, that doesn't matter. We can just fix it afterwards. But it matters are the so now what I need to do is go here. Is the level sequences. Primary sequence. Maybe. Yeah, it seems to be this one. Or this one. What is the difference between this and this one? You are doing this. It starts this in the third corner. It moves at it moves one. I think they are the same. I'm gonna go for this one. I'm gonna drag the word because that way I can just usually do this, and I know that's what I'm gonna be working on. Then what I do is I go to Ashcoalt. I forgot what do you move. You move this one? No, skeleton is not. It's a skeleton mesh, right? So I am okay with this looking this low res because it's going to be useful and important. So let's leave it like this way. Really, probably I should create skeleton. Um, Animation. Control rig. Do you want a modular rig? Let's delete this one. That's from the skeleton mesh, right? Skeleton, no. Robot, how do you create the control rig properly? Create. If I have a control rig, it opens this one. But I think let's delete. Create modular rig. Animal spine. Inch arm constraint. I think this only works better for human-like dogs. It's fine. Yeah, because it's asking me for pelvis and I don't have a pelvis. So, let's delete. It was like I delete the one that I should have deleted, but no. Create control rig. Then if I am right, it was here, so I can select, for example, one of the tongues. Actually, since there is not much that I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna not gonna complicate myself with complex rig. Do I want to complicate myself with a core rig? Corp. Okay. Spline IK. Fine. And do is this. Let's test it with the tongue. Create item array. I get bone. Yeah. Create item array. This. Get transform array. I know do this as I need that for one of these. For every one of these bones. Get um no. Create bone chain. No. Get create spawn control. This is not working. Any one of these. Point. So I want any one of those to become a point, so get transforms, probably. I want the transforms of this. Then this should be here. Then I can use draw spline. Okay, I think that works. Here, now we can use spline. This one is grab spline. Let's change the spline. So this one I need the bones. The controls, probably not this one. Probably this one I can just connect it here. What if I do this one instead? With less than 4 points, okay. So I should delete, for example, mm, delete, for example, I should delete, for example, this one, this one. Then let's delete this one, just why not? So I have 0, 2, 5, 7. Actually, I should have 0. 0, 3, 0, 3, 5, 7. New control. New node. New node. Hit apply. Just do this quickly like this. Shape properties. Let's use sphere in shape transform. So let's put this with these ones. We can get item array from these ones. These are on the flipped side, so zero one. Okay. Primary axis, so it's going on the y-axis. And it should be like how this doing. Line. Oops, this should be here. This should be here. Let's play this better. Actually, Yeah. Check. Mm, no, all of this, it's just an array of this. Actually, we should use this one. And we should use blind. Corp. Quick chain. So we use this as spline. And then we use the bones. Okay, the bones are on the opposite side, so we should get 0 first and 7 last. Like this. Now we can get all of this and sync here. 13. I think that probably is a question of fixing this, right? But that is not working. So Let's just not do that. And instead of that, let's use just a simple keychain. So we have our bones. These are our bones. We have our chain. Tongue. Of this, let's use circle thin. Change this to pink color, pinkish white. Let's rotate it. Native. Please scale it down. Create an array. Our controls. This one. Create an array. Our bones. File. We have this empty here. Now what we do need is we see our bone, we have this one. Is the one that coordinates this. So then we need to look for that jaw dislocate. Right, this one. Then we create the bone. So the tongue. Let's create another node. This should be mount. So the thumb goes to the mount. This goes to this node. This one we can change it to a purple 4. We can have this actually. Rotate. Let's rotate it 80 degrees. It crashes. It's right. Okay, so let's finish this here. I'm gonna restart that. Do the rig and do what we do on Blender button. Real quickly.